Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. Don here, your traffic jockey in the car. We're doing another ride and drive event. Let me see if it gets a little more light. There we go. And I've got the rearview mirror sticking out of my head. I don't even know where the camera is. I can't even tell. That's the back camera. Here's the front over here. So anyway, so welcome to the broadcast. We're running up to Fairfield to the anchoring here this morning for Me TV. So we're going to be there by 8 o'clock. So we should be in plenty of time. We're going to take a little ride on the Gordon State Parkway. We may even attempt to try to get off of the Parkway and head out by through Union and Springfield. We'll see how the traffic goes here this morning. But again, post up a comment. It's going to be a little difficult to try to read the comments here this morning. So I will do the best that we can on this Monday morning. Hopefully you had a great weekend, amazing weekend for the Jets, Giants, Mets, and Yankees. Aaron Judge, 2 home runs, going to 59 now. Yeah, he's getting closer towards Babe Ruth, 60 and 27, and then Maris at 61 in 61. Let's see now. Where are we? We are going to put this one up here, and we will do the brand. Let's bring this up here because we got to get on the road and stop diddling around here. We're on there. Let's go here with the settings, camera, lights, and action. All right. So there we go, friends. See, make sure this thing is screwed in tight. Okay, so that's right. So there we go. All right, here we go, folks. Let's do this. Oh, I gotta do this here. We do have we do have weather, I should say. Maddie is in the weather center here this morning. So I'm going to leave those hits up here. So hopefully I'll be able to click on that for us. It is, not going to lie to you, it is a little humid out here this morning. A little sticky out here. So, you know, kind of a bad hair day as I'm having, right? Yeah, so good morning. Got a bunch of people here. Comment section is gonna be a little tough because I got to do Maddie's weather, so I need to leave that banner open for me. So I got to leave that banner open in order for me to see, and I think you're seeing more of the windshield. When we get up to the stop sign here, we'll readjust here this morning. So please post up a comment. When we get to Fairfield, we'll do a quick wrap up and we'll read all the comments. So definitely do, don't hesitate to post up a comment. Let me get past the windshield here this morning. I think a little better there. There we go. So we get out into traffic, and I wanted to leave earlier than I did. Of course, the traffic guy is going to be late, right? Definitely wanted to get out here a little bit earlier than I did, but I digress. It was in Pennsylvania all weekend at my brother's house, so it was definitely a bacchanal of craziness at the Sportsmageddon, as it was called, in Parkway. Already I can see it. Not liking what I'm seeing there. Is already hitting the brakes here in. Oh boy, let's just wash the windows. Because yesterday I ended up like felt like a field trip, really. I ended up going the wrong way. Not wrong way, but I was going a different way through Pennsylvania to get out back to New Jersey, and I ended up on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. But I've never been on that, so we did a little bit of a road trip. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the big broadcast. Look at this. Fun times. I can't even tell you how many times that I've not been on getting onto the Parkway. here at this hour. This is nuts. Uh, Morning, Alexandra. Good morning to you, my friend. Let's go back to the brand. I knew it. I knew it was going to lose the weather. Have to do Maddie's weather. I'll leave that up. Oof, I know in Connecticut there was a big problem north on 95 in Darien. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. Not going to get Smitty the Road Rager. Wow. Wow. They're in the, in one of these situations where it's where the humidity is out here. And you just kind of have to try to mix in the air so it doesn't fog up the windows. I'm thinking something happened here. Fun times. Traffic guy. Oh, geez. I left about a half an hour later than I wanted to, but it is what it is. I think this has to be an accident up here. This should not be this heavy. Come on. Well, this is fun, isn't it now, friends? Fun, fun, fun for everyone. Sitting next to this Tesla where they're probably not even have the hands on the wheel. But anyway, talk a little sports here because yesterday was crazy, absolute insanity for the Jets. Incredible win. Scored 14 points in the last, literally the last 2 minutes, for a big win against the Browns. Giants were 2-0. I think it's the first time since 6-7 years, something of that nature. As you mentioned in the open, this is also good for me to warm up the pipes here because we're doing the anchoring for BTV this morning. Aaron Judge is 2 away from tying Roger Maris at 61. He's at 59. Hit 2 of them last night. I don't know how many games there are left in the season. I would imagine, if I'm only taking a guess, today is September the 19th. Maybe 15 games at best, give or take. We'll see how it goes, but 59. If he gets 60 within the next 2 days or whatever, some pitcher out there is. Look, I'm not saying he's giving up the home run, but may make it a little bit easier. Let's be honest. I mean, these guys are multimillionaires; they don't need the money. But if it is a pitcher that's maybe not, kind of a journeyman pitcher, maybe not making as much as Aaron Judge and whatnot, 30 years from now, they can go on the, baseball card memorabilia circuit and go down as being the one who threw, Aaron Judge's 61st home run or 62nd if it gets to that point. So, I don't know. To me, it seems like you might as well just throw it, right? I don't know. I'm not saying that these guys are literally throwing the game, but so we're just sitting in traffic here. Fun. Traffic guy getting stuck in traffic. Because honestly, in the last 20 plus years, there's not been many times where I've actually sat in traffic. I mean, I have, but not like morning rush hour traffic. It's been a long time since I've had to deal with what I normally tell you to avoid. What do? I just jump right into the fire. So we'll see you here this morning. The police cruiser there. I do have the right glasses. I have the right glasses for the for driving, but it gets tough to see the actual little screen here. Again, please post up the comments. We're live on Facebook and YouTube this morning, as we normally are. We'll see about tomorrow because I'm doing this run again. So we may take the day off. See how many people are joining us here for this this morning. Just make it a little easier for me depending on how things go here. I may even have to get there earlier tomorrow. So, because obviously they have a schedule. So again, so what I'm doing is I'm doing the news updates for MeTV. That is various channel numbers around the market. Channel 8 to the actual channel it's on over the air is 33. Some places it's channel 3. Dish Network, I think, is channel 3. DirecTV maybe as well. But so it's just a host of different places where you can see it. And I'm still trying to figure out the schedule. I think it's towards the bottom of the hour that you will see me. Like, say 2:25, 2:30, somewhere around there. I don't think it's towards the top of the hour, but it's only a 30-second report, so it's gonna be quick. So if you have a DVR, maybe record it and take a look. So this should be fun, something different, a little bit something different. All right, so we're kind of back on the move here at 137 on the Parkway. I think I'm looking to maybe go well, I know the Parkway, it's going to be busy up through Essex, but that's normal. So we may get off here. I don't know if Anna's watching, but I can't see the comments, so may get off at 139 like what she did there. The other last week or the week before, something like that, for Milburn. May take it past Union High School there, because it's going to be jammed all the way up through the tolls here at Union. And you could save the $2. Why not, right? Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat. In fact, let me put some of that air onto the phone. So again, you're watching us live here at 7:14. Hopefully my fat fingers will not shut us off and take us off the air, but I want to send it over to the Weather Center. And Maddie who was joined us last week, is in the Weather Center here this morning from the Rutgers Weather Watcher Club. So without further delay, we'll talk to you about some of this little humid start to the Monday morning ride. Matt, good morning to you, pal.
Here is your weather update. The headlines for the week: we are going to have a warm week ahead. Later in the week, we are going to see a chance of showers, and we are currently watching the tropics for Hurricane Fiona. Commuter forecast: the AM commute is going to be very clear, so no traffic related to the weather. The PM commute also clear for today, so the AM and PM commutes will not have any traffic related to weather. Today's highs: we are going to have temperatures in the low to upper 80s. We have 82 in Milford, 83 in Islip, 87 in New York City, 89 here in Piscataway, 88 in Toms River, and 81 down in Wildwood. Tonight's lows: we are going to have temperatures in the low 50s to low 60s, 53 in Sussex, 59 in Milford, 62 in Islip, 63 in New York City, 59 in Piscataway, 60 in Toms River, 57 in Millville, and 64 down in Wildwood. Futurecast not showing much, shows some passing clouds throughout the state from today through Wednesday. We do have a brief round of showers tonight, however, that will not affect the PM commute. As we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, we are just going to have passing clouds through the tri-state area, no precipitation for us, and just generally clear skies for us here in the tri-state area all the way through Wednesday afternoon. Drought monitor not showing much. We do see that New Jersey is in a moderate to severe drought through the majority of the state. Long Island is under a severe drought entirely. And as we continue into the New England area, we are going to see some extreme drought conditions over in Boston and southern Rhode Island. Here are the update for the tropics. We do have Hurricane Fiona, now a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds of around 90 miles an hour. We have hurricane warnings issued for the islands of Puerto Rico as well as the Dominican Republic, and hurricane watches issued for the southern Bahamas. As Hurricane Fiona makes her way through the Caribbean and as it approaches the Bahamas, it is going to strengthen to a Category 3 major hurricane. Okay, we're going to have wind speeds of 115 miles an hour as it passes by the Bahamas. It is thankfully going to take a turn out to sea, but will continue to strengthen. As you see on Thursday, 9 p.m., we are going to have a Category 3 hurricane with winds of 120 miles an hour. So that is a very high-end Category 3 hurricane, and it is a major hurricane. So interests in Bermuda should monitor the development of this storm. This has been your Tri-State Traffic Show weather update. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Maddie. Good morning, and thank you so much for the report. Yeah, Fiona is wreaking havoc on Puerto Rico with just a ton of rain. You know, a lot of power outages for most of the island. So we send our thoughts and prayers there to everyone in Puerto Rico here this morning. But looks like Fiona is going to kind of go wide right, as Scott Norwood did back at, what is that, for the Giants in 91, 90, something like that. I think in 90, went wide right. So that, you know, those along the southeastern coast of the United States, you know, South Carolina, parts of Georgia, North Carolina are certainly, you know, hopeful that is the actual track that it takes. And, you know, according to most of the models, it looks like that's what that is going to do. So that is potentially some good news. But again, we think of all of our friends there in Puerto Rico this morning. Temps here, I've got 71 in Union County, New Jersey. Definitely a muggy start to the ride. So what we did was we're getting off here in Union to avoid the toll. There's no sense in just paying a $2 toll to sit in traffic when, you know, you can save the money and still sit in traffic to a degree. It's not much. We're going to take the back way. We're going to take Route 82, which is actually Morris Avenue, as the locals call it. We're coming up on all this construction here, getting over the overpass on Route 22 here on Chestnut Street. Coming up to, it's not really, well, I'm not really in the center of Union, but you'll see it, where the Union Cannon is. Hopefully the phone, I've got enough battery to get to Fairfield. We can get through all this, because then we're going to head out towards Short Hills. Take a little bit of a different route, 24. As much as I don't want to try to get on 287 from 24, that's never fun, but we might as well show you what that looks like during the morning rush hour, since I'm already out here. So we've got some time. Still have 40 minutes till we have to be there by 8 o'clock. And I wanted to be there a little bit earlier, but so be it. At least I know the building will be. At least I know the building will be open. That was my concern, that the building was going to be closed. So, but yeah, but anyway, so Yankees big win, Mets big win again. Swept the Pirates. It really wasn't that big of a feat, you know. Then Max Scherzer comes back tonight. They're actually in Milwaukee. They're picking up where the Yankees finished yesterday. So I still consider Milwaukee in the American League, but it's just kind of weird that they're in the National League. I still don't understand all of that, but nonetheless, we digress on that. Hey friends, this half hour is probably most of the show. sponsored by Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. Beautiful, historic Cranford, New Jersey. For the best ice cream in the land, head to his website, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. We also want to thank our sponsors, Travels with Darley, darley-newman.com. You can watch her on Ovation TV's Journey, Wondrum. I don't remember what that was. Ovation TV's Journey, Wondrum, Amazon Prime, and PBS Create. Just saw the new trailer that's on her YouTube channel. If you get a chance to look at that, just type in Darley Newman. Darley Newman on YouTube, and the trailer for excuse me the trailer for the new season or the next episode of Look Up with Darley in Newark is out. So I don't have any specifics as far as when that will drop, but we will certainly let you know. Looks really good from just the small trailer that I've seen already. Looks fantastic. So I'm glad that I knew she was going back to do another episode, but just wasn't sure when that was going to drop. So again, check out Darley, go to her social media pages, go to Instagram and Twitter for the most updated information this morning. We also thank our friends over at the Shave Cave in Clark, 1471 Raritan Road. And I'm not going to say the phone number because it just escapes me off the top of my head, and I can't read it on the bottom because I don't have it on the bottom here, but check out their Facebook page as well as give them a call. I don't want to give out the wrong number. I feel like I know what the number is, but I just can't remember it right off the top of my head. So anyway, friends, this is the live Tri-State Traffic Show. We are stuck here along Morris Avenue in Union because we avoided the Parkway to get off of that, heading up to Fairfield, New Jersey. My goal is to get out once you get past here through Union High School and what is this diner? It's ooh, my gosh, it's the Huck Finn Diner. I can't. We'll find out. Excuse me. There's no mute button on this phone app, so I can't mute it. Wow, this is pretty bad. What's going on here? This must be Union High School. I thought Union High School started at 8 o'clock. It's only 7:24. Because once you get past this, it really opens up all the way out to Springfield. So you're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, I can't see comments because then I lose my weather spot. So, well, if I can, I don't know if I can read them. Auntie Anna. My family in Puerto Rico is unable to contact due to power failure, severe devastation. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that, Anna. We hope and pray for your family and everyone else. Justin, that Giants game, how about that? Yeah, that was my next thing to mention. Awesome stuff there for the Giants. Again, 2-0 for the season, the first time in quite some time. Quite some time for the Giants, so we'll see if Dable is going to, be able to put it together here for the Giants. But it's promising so far. It's very promising so far. So we'll see how this see how this all plays out this morning, or this morning, well, for the season, really. So they're 2-0. I don't know who the Giants. I don't know, Justin, if you know. I don't know who the Giants play next week. But we shall see. And Justin is, on baby watch. So Justin is on paternity leave, so he will be off the air for a little while, but we'll be back very shortly. I don't have my applause thing, so we'll give applause there. Actually, Justin, we had a comment Friday as far as if you have any names picked out from Loretta, and asked if you have any names already picked out for young Godnick. I see a comment, but I can't read it, so we may have to wait till the next stop sign. We may even bail here at 78 as much as I don't want to. Well, yeah, no, it's going to be heavy here, I think, on 78 as well. Let's just get this moving back on the highway, because this is starting to get a little, I didn't plan this out terribly right, so Tri-State traffic joke, I can hammered in traffic, but it's really only right in here is really where most of the delay, because this is coming up to Union High School. And it's amazing, schools here in New Jersey, the start times are so varied, This guy going to make a left out of all of this. You got to be kidding me. There should be no left. Oh, wow. Stiff shot. All right, so we're passing Union High School, home of the Farmers. Cook Field on the right. Here's the diner. It is the Huck Finn Diner. Huck Finn Diner, fairly quiet this morning. There's only one vehicle in the parking lot. Huh. Interesting. Because we got to get off of this. We got to get moving here now. Now it's starting to just eat up too much time. I don't know why it's taking so long to get through here, but where everyone is going. Where is everyone going? Where is everyone going, right? Is the question that we have on our minds this morning. Unfortunately, I can't see the other regions, so I apologize for that. I know north in Darien and Connecticut, there's been a big accident investigation ongoing about exits 9 through 11. So got to look for that. And unfortunately, this is just our ride and drive event. So see how this goes here this morning, because we may. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most ideal situation for the program, but we're just trying to keep the consistency, right? So we may end up taking tomorrow off, but we shall see how that goes. I feel like I'm just so hesitant to get onto 78 here, because this is going to be a parking lot out to 24. Just stick with this avenue, but may take a chance here, right? Let's see what we got. All right, so now you're coming into Springfield. That building on the left used to be the Money Store. Remember the Money Store commercials with Phil Rizzuto? Dial 1-800 the Money Store. Interest rates as low as 11.5%. 11.5%. Holy cow. 11.5%, right? Oofa. Wow. It's barely an interest rate to begin with. All right, so we're coming up on 124 now this morning. And let's do this. I think I'm going to make the executive decision, because getting through That section of Springfield and Milburn, especially right in front of the Wawa, not good. Not good. So we will dodge off of here. This is kind of the end around sweep. So now we're in Springfield. Good morning, Springfield. Roger that. Adios, Springfield. As we progress on into, well, we're still in Union County. We'll be hopefully making our way to Essex County here shortly. It's already 7:32. Wow, I lost a lot of time there. I got up on time too. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see. Oh, what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Which is it, the right lane, left lane? Oh my goodness. Setting up road work? What are they doing? Setting up shop here. Let's get past these guys. Kind of an odd time, quite frankly, to be setting up that kind of road work. I guess they know what their audience is, and it's not terribly busy through there, but kind of an odd time to be setting up road work at 7:30 in the morning. This is where it needs it. Ooh, ugly. All right. So hopefully the phone stays. Wow, they need to be on that side. That's the part that they need to be on. Holy Toledo. Oof. All right, come on. What is this guy doing in the Rogue? It's called the gas pedal, dude. Come on. Come on. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Come on. There we go. That's it. It's the right pedal. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. There we go. Gotta merge into traffic. There we go. Okay. Honestly, friends, your lovable traffic guy really screwed it. Oh boy, didn't leave enough time. Didn't take my own advice. Once we get on to 24 here, it should be okay. And I feel I'm going to get traffic out or lose the lane by the Short Hills Mall at Short Hills. Gotta get that right. Can't say the Short Hills Mall. They folks don't like that, but so yeah, we may not be doing that end around sweep again. That was probably a failure on my part, but I was thinking it was going to move a little bit better. Again, going back to the schools, the New Jersey schools, they just, there's such a staggered opening. Some schools open at 7:30. First classes are 7:30. Some are until 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30. It's like, can we get some consistency? Maybe just have one uniform start time for the whole state. It's not like we're on different time zones here. I mean, so that kind of messes things up because you go through one town into the next, and you're not sure whether it's if the school has started or whatever. But anyway, you are watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. Wow, we're on the road for 35 minutes already. Holy cow! We haven't really made it that far, have we? Oh, goodness. Once we get up here to 287, after that it should be clear sailing. Clear sailing. So I tell you, yesterday was out at my brother's house. He's good friends of mine, along with my brother and his fiance. And I mean, I don't think I've ever done like the Sunday ticket thing with Buffalo Wild Wings, that kind of thing. So they got me into this sports book. Sir Justin's ears have lit up. Justin is a very responsible player in the sense of player meaning gaming, not player in other ones, but player meaning gaming. Justin is quite good, nonetheless. I think somebody needs to do a biopic on Justin, Kevin. Wow. I digress. Anyway, so they get you into the sports book, the DraftKings and stuff like that. I've never done. I don't know anything about that, but they give you the free bets, things like that. Boy, it's nerve wracking. I got to tell you. Oh my gosh, it is just nerve wracking to say the least. Came down to the last game last night, Green Bay and Chicago. Green Bay held Chicago on the 1 yard line on a 4th and 1. I mean, Chicago was going to lose the game anyway, but just for the points, the way they had them. So I ended up winning like $300. It was great, but that's just the anomaly because who knows what I don't know what I'm doing whatsoever. But it does make for an interesting. Certainly makes for an interesting outing with the friends and things like that to do that. But we'll see. I watched this fight on Saturday night. Triple G and Canelo. Awful. Just terrible fight. It's a terrible fight. Should have been completely unanimous. I mean, Triple G won, definitely 1 round, but some of these judges had him win in like 3 rounds. I don't know what fight that they were watching. Certainly wasn't the one everybody in the room was watching. So anyway, so we're on Route 24. Anyway, we're on Route 24 and passing the mall at Short Hills now. And you can see how this traffic is just, it hits the brakes. I hope this phone doesn't overheat, so we'll turn up the air a little bit more. And we'll continue on to westbound 24 now. Again, this is where you lose that lane. That's why this gets all screwed up trying to get into Chatham and Madison. But we just wonder where everyone is going, like through this stretch. I've never really kind of put that together. That guy in the Ford Explorer was really getting a little anxious. But just don't know where everyone is going. So tomorrow we have to leave at 6:30. Got to leave at 6:30. But we may take tomorrow off, but we'll see. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Just amazing how you lose 1 lane here, and it's like people just can't keep driving for some reason. It's not like the cars are being dropped in from the sky. It's like they're on the road. It's like I just can't understand how they can't keep moving. Stunning, absolutely stunning. How this just isn't possible. Now, again, fun fact: this section of 24 was only finished, dare I say, like late 80s, give or take. So, yeah. So, a little fun fact here is we're sitting in traffic, as the traffic guy has completely screwed this up. But we live and learn, right? But this is a good way to have me warm up the pipes for anchoring here this morning. So hopefully, once around this curve here, I think it usually kind of eases out a little bit into Florham Park, and then we're going to get hit in the teeth. That stupid 287 exit with only 1 lane. That's the dumbest thing going. If that's not on a list of projects from the DOT to fix, they're sadly mistaken. It's a joke. You need 2 lanes, minimum 2, if not 3. I don't think you'll really get 3, but you definitely need 2 lanes there. And what for unknown reasons other than budgetary, I have no idea why 24 is only 2 lanes. I mean, they should start working on this project now instead of waiting 10 years from now when it's going to cost 20 times more than what it costs now. You know, put some people back to work, whatever, and put a third lane in. You've got the room for it. It's just a matter of doing it. I mean, and that would solve a little bit of this problem here. You know, some of the issue is also is because 24 goes up and down like a golf course at, like Pebble Beach, the 10th hole. So, I mean, we've been on the road for 41 minutes and I feel like I haven't gone anywhere. I mean, it's pretty bad out there, as I'm sure everybody knows. And again, I can't see you in the other regions, so I apologize for that. But, whoa, look out, watch out. We just want to get this thing moving a little bit, just a little bit. Come on. Come on. I feel like I'm not that far from the prize, but it just seems like it's just going to take forever to get there. Come on. Come on. And you see, again, it's a little tough to see on the far left there, but, they've got plenty of room for a third lane in either direction. In fact, this gantry here is actually positioned for a third lane. That's been empty for a while. I'm not quite sure what. I forgot what was up there, actually, quite honestly. I know there's street signs, but I forgot why they. I'm sure that that's probably on the way down. It looks like it's in pretty bad shape. But so you're watching a live coverage here this morning of my ride. That's enjoyable for somebody, I would imagine. But we're on westbound 24 now, traversing through Essex County, New Jersey. We've come out of Chatham Short Hills. We're on our approach into Morris County this morning. Then we're going to reroute back into Essex County for Fairfield. So it looks like we're back on the move there. It's just amazing how traffic in certain spots every morning, there's a certain choke point, and all of a sudden it just kind of opens up, and you just can't figure out why. I just don't get it. This is kind of a no exit zone between the mall at Short Hills, Kennedy Parkway, and Columbia Turnpike. There's no entrance, exits. There's nothing. So again, part of that was because this was the last section of 24 to be finished. It didn't exist up until 30 years ago. So this is a relatively newer section of road. It just never made its way through here. Knowing what I know now, as famous old adage, right? I would have loved to have seen what this looked like, 40 years ago. Was it just woods, forest, brush? I don't know what exactly it was prior to that. Prior to this being open, you had to take, 124 through Madison and Chatham was actually 24. They actually changed the designation from 24. I kept it as 124, but it was 24, 124 together, the same state highway. And then, somebody had to do the end around sweep and take Kennedy Parkway over towards Eisenhower Parkway, passing the mall at Short Hills, and then continuing up into Livingston, up at the Livingston Mall. I haven't been to the Livingston Mall in forever. My goodness. Wow. That's nuts. A long time. So we'll see how this 287 interchange, but I'm not really hoping for the best at all. So as we are slowing down here this morning in the AM, let me go to the Weather Center. Let me bring in Maddie in the conversation here for our weather forecast from Rutgers in the Weather Watcher studio. As I watch this individual for Pennsylvania. Weave left and right. We don't want to get run over by the tractor trailer. We're going to hit the brakes coming up the hill. So I'm going to head to the weather center now. So again, we're 71 degrees here in Essex County, New Jersey. Little humid start. Looks like it's going to be a warm one today with the potential for some showers. But I'll let Maddie fill you in on the details. Good morning, Matt.
Here's your Tri-State Traffic Show weather update. Headlines for the week. We are going to have a warmer week ahead. Later in the week, we are going to see a chance of rain, and we are currently watching the tropics for Hurricane Fiona. Commuter forecast, our AM commute is going to be clear, so no traffic related to the weather during the AM commute. PM commute, likewise, very clear skies, so no traffic related to the weather for the AM or PM commute. Today's highs, we are going to be into the low to upper 80s. 82 out in Milford, 83 in Islip, 89 here in Piscataway, 82 down in Atlantic City, and 81 in Wildwood. Tonight's lows, we are going to be in the low 50s to low 60s. We have 53, our cold spot in Sussex, 59 in Milford, 62 in Islip. We are at 59 degrees here in Piscataway, 60 in Toms River, 57 in Millville, and 64 down in Wildwood. Futurecast just shows a brief round of showers moving through New Jersey Monday night, not going to affect your PM commute. Other than that, we are just going to have some passing clouds through the tri-state area from today all the way through Wednesday afternoon. So we are going to have generally clear conditions. Drought monitor shows New Jersey in a moderate to severe drought for the majority of the state. Long Island is entirely under a severe drought. And as we move into the New England area, we are going to see some more severe droughts with extreme drought conditions out in Boston and southern Rhode Island. Here's your tropics update. We do have Hurricane Fiona now a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds of 90 miles an hour. We have hurricane warnings issued for the islands of Puerto Rico as well as the Dominican Republic, and hurricane watches issued for southern Bahamas. As Hurricane Fiona pulls away from the Caribbean, it is going to strengthen to a Category 3 hurricane as it makes its approach to the Bahamas, 115 miles an hour here on Tuesday, and as it continues to make a curve out east, so it will not be affecting the United States as of right now. It is going to continue to strengthen with, stay as a Category 3 hurricane, but will strengthen to winds of 120 miles an hour. So that is a high-end Category 3 major hurricane. Interests in the Bahamas should monitor the development of this storm as you guys may be in the path for Hurricane Fiona. Now for your 7-day forecast. As I move off screen, you will see tomorrow high of 88 degrees with 40% chance of rain at night. Tuesday, 83 degrees with a low of 59. Wednesday and Thursday, you are going to have a moderate chance of rain, 40% each. Thursday, we are going to have temperatures decrease down to 78 degrees. And as we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are going to have more seasonable temperatures for this time of year with lows in the upper 40s to low 50s. This has been your Tri-State Traffic Show weather update. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you so much for that weather update. Looks like we're going back to the 80s, 88 today, back when Rick Astley was on top of the charts. Never going to give you up, right? 1988, great year. So yeah, warm one today. Just keep an eye to the sky for, some changeable skies and potential for some precip in certain areas. Again, it's a summertime pattern we've had all season where, certain areas get a little bit of a quasi deluge and some areas get nothing. So yes, that's the weather for today. Looks like we have a little bit of a fall feel in the air, just right on time for fall, coming in at 9:04 on Thursday p.m. That is. So a nice crisp end to the week from coming out of the summertime. So probably still can hit the Hawaiian shirts and the shorts for the next 2-3 days or so. But coming on Thursday for fall, gonna get down into the upper 60s, which is a nice refreshing feel. So thank you, Matt, and thank you, John, President there, John Rocco, for putting this all together as always. I think this is really working out amazingly. I love it. Johnny, thank you, sir, and Maddie, nice job. Post up in the comments. Give Matt some applause. Give him some love there in the comments, please. Because I can't do it because I'm on the road. So as we were in weather, we got off of 24 on the 287 North, which I'm on now, here in Parsippany, or actually this is East Hanover coming up to Route 10. Actually, that interchange there at 287 and 24 was not bad. It was actually worse going east instead of west. This joker in the Highlander here cut me off. So I'm glad we were in weather. I know the microphone's muted, but there was no four-letter words or anything, but oh boy, it just drives you nuts when people just can't figure it out. Everyone's looking to get over on something, right? Just to try to cheat. It's like everybody's got a perpetual 24/7 coupon code that they're looking to do just to save something. He saved about an 18th of a second by cutting me off. It's a joke, you know. And again, with websites and stuff, I feel like it's just a gimmick. They put in a coupon code. Well, it makes you feel like you're losing out on something. FOMO, fear of missing out, right? And then you go search in the web, and then you get all these goofy websites that claim that they have coupons, and they're just looking for your email address, and they bang you with the extra email, and then who knows if they're trying to put something down onto the computer. It's a joke, absolute joke. But truly, legitimately a coupon code, and then it should be relatively available if you're looking for your business. Anyway, I've digressed here. So again, I can't read the comments. It's 7:53. We're coming up here in Parsippany, coming up to Route 46 and Route 80. We're going to go east on Route 46. Again, a little bit of a different way of getting into this section of Essex County in Fairfield. So we're in Morris County. This is all the counties kind of come together, and this can be a little banged up here as well. Not gonna lie to you, this eastbound 46 exit is not the easiest of negotiations this morning. Has anybody been watching when I got up this morning at 5:15, something like that, the funeral for the Queen was just getting started at 5:30, since obviously they're 5 hours ahead of us, so it's 10:30 in the morning there at Westminster Abbey. And even following that, what I find fascinating for the newly crowned King Charles III is just the motorcade that the King travels in. I believe it's a Bentley is the vehicle that he's driving in. But there's like maybe 3 other cars behind him, and that's it. We're so used to, the president traveling in the Beast and the entire motorcade and the entire entourage as we're getting off here at Route 46 and Smith Road. So, I don't know, I just find that very interesting. That there really is not much like of a motorcade for, King Charles. It's just a couple of cars, and that's it. And they go about their business doing their deal. So it's interesting. Beautiful Bentley, though. I think it was a Bentley, a Land Rover, and a Jaguar was in there as well. There was a 4th one. I think it was the 2nd Land Rover, which is kind of neat. It's interesting. When I was there in London, we've been there twice, but the one time we were there, one of the times I should say, you pass Parliament with the members of Parliament, and the MPs there. I don't know if it was a special thing or whatever. All the Jaguars were lined up right in front of Parliament, like in the parking spaces, and they were almost all the same, all in that British racing green, which is really a sharp look too. For the Jag, always like the British racing green with like a tan leather on the inside. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's real nice, in fact. So, keeping the vehicles British. I'd be interested to see some, if anybody had any specs on the Bentley King is driving around. I don't know if that's new or I can't remember. Again, it's been, quite frankly, it's been a while since the Queen, I think, has been out in a motorcade of any type. But it's just interesting, the two sides of the world, between what we normally see for the president, heads of state here in the United States. It's gigantic motorcades and everything, and they're just like four cars tooling down London. I don't know if that fascinates me. Also, speaking of heads of state, the UN General Assembly gets started today. So that is going to be a big mess on the east side of Manhattan. You're going to see a lot of frozen zones. And this is the first, I think, full in-person General Assembly, I'll get that right, in 3 years. So plan your travels accordingly, unlike myself, who is going to make it on time, but didn't really plan this out terribly the best way out of central New Jersey. All right, so we're on eastbound 46 now. We are in Parsippany still. We're going to be in Fairfield in a few moments this morning as we dodge to the left, dodge to the right. We've been on the road for almost an hour now. So see what the numbers are here for tomorrow, whether we do this again. But fairly good crowd here this morning. And we thank our friends over the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. 908-272-3000 is the number. Also, Travels with Darley. Go to her website, darley-newman.com, for more information. As I mentioned earlier, a half an hour ago, that the second episode of Look Up with Darley and Dork will be coming soon. Don't know when, but shortly, as we say. So go to her YouTube channel and you can see the trailer, which actually maybe it's maybe on Wednesday we'll play that for you. I don't know if I can get sound or not, but so yeah, check that out. Shave Cave, 1471 Grantham Road in Clark. And I forgot to mention Nick out here in Morris County in Dover off of Route 15 or West Clinton Street. That's Maxim Motor Cars LLC. Unfortunately, I'm not memorized Nikki's phone number, so go to his website, maximmotorcarsllc.com, for more information. Get a quality vehicle, used vehicle, at an affordable price. Again, I was having this conversation just the other day with somebody, and new car prices are like 38, 40 grand. I mean, that's just crazy. It's funny, if you have Pluto TV and you watch the old Price is Right from 78, 79, 1980, 81, when they give away a new car, cars were $7,000. I just find that fascinating as well. So coming up to North Beverwick Road in Parsippany, Troy Hills, we will be getting into Fairfield airspace here very shortly this morning. You're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show live on YouTube and Facebook. We're here at the top of the 8 o'clock hour now, as we are making our approach up to the MeTV newsroom in Fairfield, New Jersey. We're doing the news updates here today. Again, I think it's like on the half hour, give or take, per se. For MeTV. And boy, there's a lot of traffic lights here on 46. I didn't think there was this many traffic lights. But post up a comment. We'll try to, as quick as I can, to read through some of the comments when we get to the parking lot. But hopefully this moves a little bit better here when we get off of these crazy traffic lights here along 46. And another traffic light. My God, enough with the traffic lights already. Goodness gracious. spin over to the right lane. The bump again. The bump. The bump. Oh, they put air on the tires. Oh boy. So I think tomorrow, if we do this, we will get up earlier and we will take the Parkway because I think the Parkway approach is just a little bit shorter. This is kind of the end around sweep because we left a little later. The Parkway is usually a mess getting through Essex County, as you know. We go eastbound 46 now. We are almost there. It seems like the last couple miles are going to be the most difficult here with people not getting out of the way. So that's going to eastbound 80. We don't want that. We're going to continue here to eastbound 46. That's where we want to go. Figured to just take out a little bit of a different drive here. Oh my gosh, what is this? Every 10 seconds, somebody's going to dodge off here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. There we go. 46. Finally moving. Finally moving. Some more room to run. Speaking of Land Rover, there it is. Coming into the new road. We're actually still in Parsippany. And oh my gosh, more. Oh, what is all this traffic on these lights? Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, boy. Come on. Oh. Oh, just gonna hit there. Wow. What is that? Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can read the comments. We're done with weather. So Reddit says orange on the Parkway. No, we came off the Parkway. Matt, thanks for the updates on the tropics. Awesome stuff there. Let's see. I can't see my map. I just can't see it. I cannot see it. So, we may take this opportunity. You know what? We may wrap things up here this morning now, just because I got to get things started. So, I don't know if I can do the. Can't do. Sorry about that. So I think we're going to end it here at the traffic light. I want to thank everybody for. Well, no, we can hang on here another couple minutes. I'm sorry, I still have a little more time on the phone. Let's. Boy, this is a long traffic light on 46. Why is this light like an hour long here? This is ridiculous. Holy cow! We're a new road in Parsippany. I mean, this is a joke. I mean, are they kidding me? I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. It seems like. Wow. Come on. Gosh, we've been on the road for over an hour. This is a joke. Oh my God. Come on. That's it. You could have come. I could have come 280 as well, but I don't know. I feel like there's no reason to go 280 when I'm just going to get stuck in the traffic as well. These lights on Route 46 here in Parsippany are just absolutely horrific. They don't have them timed out right. This is a train wreck. Like it should not be. These lights do not adjust with the flow of traffic on 46. I'm missing that. I don't understand why that is. That's insane. Like this whole stretch here you should be moving. What are we waiting for? I mean, these cross streets, they should not get the priority. I hate to say it, but they shouldn't. Unbelievable. I mean, just someone's got to time out these Route 46 lights a little bit better. I mean, come on. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. I mean, absolute insanity. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure where. I mean, I get where everyone's going. They go to work and whatever, but it's just like I just can't see how Route 46 doesn't move better than what it is. This is crazy. So we're in Montville. We're like literally just around the corner from the place, and I feel like it's going to take me 2 hours just to get to it. This is stupid. I'm not going to do this way again. Oh, come on. Just keep moving. Moving. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's going to stop for something. Now, see, this is the frustration of traffic. This is where it just gets stupid, where people just cannot keep going. They just can't keep going. Like, what is the issue? They got people like behind me just completely cut that car off. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. How do you do that? Wow. And this Joker here is going to continue with the red blinker getting on. So now we're actually moving. Shocking. More traffic lights, more of this traffic light BS. I mean, the timing of the traffic lights on Route 46 is just god awful. Horrible. Horrible. It's like, what are we doing? Frustration sets in. Oh my goodness. And then the light starts up and then it takes 10 minutes for people to hit the gas. It's like, come on, what are we doing? So we made it through the road, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Oh, these trucks, they gotta get out here and do the thing. Come on. The tow truck. And, oh my gosh. Just about here. I gotta get over before I get cut off. Let's see here. All right, so we're on eastbound 46. We're coming into Fairfield. Finally. Wow. It's mass chaos out here this morning. It really is. Just mass chaos. Um, Let's see here. Where are we? Red Roof Inn. I didn't even know there's a Red Roof Inn even open. Didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh. Finally, our exit here. All right. All right. Now off of Fairfield Avenue. We're in Fairfield, I should say. We're here off of Hollywood Avenue on 46. I make the U-turn. This light will probably be about 3 hours long too. But all right. Let's see here now. Come on. Come on. So again, I will do all my thank yous now because it's going to be a quick run and gun. But I want to thank everybody watching here this morning for this little ride and drive event. We'll see if we'll do this tomorrow. Let me see how things play out today for my workflow for tomorrow. Again, we may do this again, but just stay tuned as always. If not, we may take tomorrow off just to make it a little bit easier again with the workflow. But I want to thank Matt from the Weather Watcher group in Piscataway at Rutgers for the weather reports this morning. Thank John, the president of the group, for again coordinating all of this for us. It's just been absolutely amazing, and looking forward to seeing some of the other members of the Weather Watcher group. Who will be joining us here shortly. Where am I going here now? See, they don't really mark these roads very well, quite honestly. I hate to say it, not marked very well. It should be a big sign saying Route 46 going east, and west, I should say, and it's not. So I digress. All right, and we shoehorn it in here. We hit directional. Yada 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 yada. And then getting off of here. I feel like it's being just cut off left, right, and center. All right, so we are here. All right, we'll make our way here and trying to hit the potholes in the parking lot. All righty then. Go here to the stop sign and we'll pull in the lot here. So I just need a moment to go ahead and get myself set up. Let's do this. All right, there we go. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching here this morning. And again, definitely try to join us possibly tomorrow. Again, I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to do this again tomorrow morning. Let me just come out of the camera here, X out of that. So yeah, so we thank everybody for watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. Don's got to go. Remember, watch Me TV later on today between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. and then from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. tomorrow, about the bottom of the hour for the live news updates. All right, everybody, have a magnificent Monday. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.